Oh boy. Hey guys, how you doing? And well, hello there. So you may have noticed that I'm back to my big buddy heater. And what I'm doing here is I'm warming up my socks. And I'm warming them up because they're a little damp, and that's kind of to be expected when it comes to this type of weather. I'll give you a quick peek of it right now. And here's what it looks like. Notice it's all foggy. And it's foggy because when you're running a buddy heater, you like using propane, it generates a lot of condensation. Now granted, I've got the front window slightly open, and I've got the back window there open as well, so I've got some good airflow going through. I also have a what are these guys? These guys, a carbon monoxide detector and fire alarm. Fire detector, smoke detector, there we go. And I have to admit, there's a certain coziness to having this buddy heater versus my diesel heater. You know, it's really cozy being in here with the buddy heater, because there's this sort of this radiant heat happening, right? And it's definitely much more cozier than a diesel heater, because the diesel heater makes a sound. This is so quiet. There's no engine, and I can actually hear myself. I can hear everything. The drawback, of course, is because it is propane based, right? It just generates so much condensation, and it's really important that I have this airflow going through. And even then, I don't even know if it's that great, right? But at this point, I need that airflow, one for safety, to make sure that there's fresh air going through. Otherwise, bad things happen, like you pass out, right, from carbon monoxide. So you don't want to do that. Actually, who does, right? So, in terms of this, I really like it. Now, my diesel heater is much more efficient. It's a super warm, dry heat, and obviously no condensation because it's exhausted out. And that's one thing about this kind of stuff, when you're wintertime, when it's cold, where the diesel heater could be advantageous. The other thing too is, when I used to buy the little propane tanks, it didn't cost that much. I could buy 3 for about $15. So it worked out to about $5 a piece, $5 or $6. Now, for 3, it's about $26. So that's like what, almost $9 each now? That's like $3 more. Like, it's just insane. It's much more expensive. So I've got it to low, and even at low, it's working pretty good. I don't know how long it'll actually last. From what I recall, if I have it on low, I'll get about 10 hours of heat from it, from the 2 canisters. So it's about 5 hours per canister, and I've got 2 backup in reserve. So just to keep warm, to keep it going, I'm going to be spending $16 every, maybe at least $16 to $25 a week. So that's if I use it every day. But in my case here, because I am on my break, my work break, and I go in here to relax, right? I don't want to be in the lunchroom. It's just not my thing. It's just not my thing, okay? So I go in here and I just relax, and I read my books. I'm studying. I'm looking. I'm doing some reviews in terms of the development programming space, in terms of computer sciences, technology. I know there's been a huge layoff of thousands, tens of thousands of tech workers, and that might be because they sort of overhired, and now they don't need them, so they let them go. And I've read, and again, I don't know these people, but I've read on the internet that people have been working at Google for 15, 20 years, and they let them go. So the concept of job security is, there is no job security. I think because it is a corporation, you're dealing with a corporation, and truth be told, if you've been working for any length of time, corporations are just that. They care about the bottom line, and as they should, because that's their thing, right? and that's what they're known for. They're acting like a corporation. There's very few corporations that actually really dig deep into, knowing who their workers are and developing, like good things for them, right? And then planning it out. Um, and here's the thought for you. I know in Japan, apparently if you get laid off or you're being fired, they help you find another job, which is like amazing to me. Here in North America, we don't have anything like that. Not that I know of. So I'm looking outside my little window here, and it's actually a lot of fun just looking outside this little frame that I made for my van. If you haven't checked it out, check out my van tour, and it goes through the van with all the lights on. Right now I have no lights. I'm not going to mention anything about my battery, even though I did, but it's kind of nice just to look outside and see the snow. I know I have to go out there very soon, and my break's going to be over, but it's nice to sort of have this time away from working, and just to relax. Where am I going with any of this? Not much. I just wanted to say hello, hi. I wanted to let you know my status, if that's something you care to know, and if you don't, that's okay as well. But I was thinking about the whole concept of job security, and really there is no job security. So you have to be really smart in the way you spend your money and the way you save your money, or maybe invest it. I know some people invest your money, and there's, if you have a lot of money right now, apparently when the big recession comes up, when it starts to really happen, there's going to be a lot of opportunities. So someone's loss becomes someone's gain, and that's just how this monetary system works. And I think the less we depend on it, the better. So, the less you have, in many cases, the simpler your life, the better it's going to be. And that's easier said than done. It isn't easy to throw everything away, or throw away something you care about, or change your habits, or change the way you do things. It's not, that stuff isn't easy. So I know for myself, I've been moving more and more towards just a very simple, plain life, not too crazy. I'm actually pretty boring. I like simple things like going for a trail walk, running, exercise, getting a bit of food here and there. I don't do anything crazy like jump out of a plane with a parachute or anything like that. I don't think I do. Although some people may kind of feel that when I go on these little Spartan races that I do every so often, that I've done, that might be a bit crazy. And you know what? I think maybe that might qualify for one. So yeah, maybe I do some crazy stuff. But aside from that, just trying to keep everything simple. Get a simple schedule. I've got my little programming gigs, tiny ones, small ones, every so often, and I work full time, and I'm able to balance both. And so far it's been pretty good. I'm happy to say that things are really coming together. It's this 2023 is going to be a decade since I started my fitness journey, and way back in a few videos I had mentioned it. And my fitness journey is everything going from 310 pounds to where I am right now, and it's a good weight for me. I think I could always lose a bit more weight, especially if I'm going to be doing some competing, right? Rather running some races. I think that would be really good. But for now, I'm pretty happy with where things are, and I'm hoping that it'll be hoping it's going to be a good 2023. While the snow is really coming down now, I don't know how much snow we're going to get. Apparently, we're going to get about 25 centimeters of snow within the next couple of days. So heading into the weekend, it's going to be crazyville, and I'm hoping I'll be able to get out of here tonight, because the parking lot looks pretty, I don't know, looks like it's going to be a lot of snow. Okay, guys, thanks very much. Thanks for listening. Thanks for chiming in. I don't have anything amazing to show you. I don't know. I haven't really made anything. I'm really happy where it's at right now. the way my, oh boy, gotta go soon. The way my build has been going, and really the next step for me is just to sort of reclaim the whole battery situation so that I have somewhat, some lights on, and makes it look a little nicer, especially at nighttime. Yes, so it's time to say goodbye. Thank you very much. If you like this video, please hit that like button. If you think this channel is somehow worthy, please subscribe. I appreciate you guys, and I've got a few topics I want to talk about, and maybe in the next one I will start delving into them and share some of my thoughts. Nothing crazy or controversial, just some thoughts I've had about getting to where I am in terms of this van build journey that I've been on, and how in the past 3 years it's sort of really restructured, or made me think about certain things that I never used to think about, and how really keeping everything simple and keeping everything just just tidy is one of the most important things, not complicating our lives. It's hard for me to say goodbye, but I'm going to say it. Goodbye, and thank you very much. Have a great day, and remember, you're awesome. Bye-bye.